Hi, this is Ricky from Data Mastery. Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss about some of the recent announcements made by AWS, specifically with respect to Amazon Bedrock. So the first announcement is that Meta's Llama 4 family of models is now fully available in Amazon Bedrock. So there are two variants. One is the Llama 4 Scout and the other one is Llama 4 Maverick. Both are supported in Amazon Bedrock. So Llama 4 offers improved performance and at lower cost if you compare it with the previous Llama 3 models. And it can understand text in 12 different languages. So it can be a best suitor model for your chatbots or any other, the services that you can offer to support the customers, and your customers are in the different geographical locations with different languages. So Llama 4 can now support up to 12 languages. And right now, it is available in US East North Virginia and US West Oregon AWS regions, fully available. And you can also make a cross-region inference and you can access it in the US East Ohio region as well. The next announcement is on the Bedrock data automation. So it now supports modality controls, hyperlinks, and larger documents. So modality means if your content has different forms of data, like you have document, you have images, audio, videos. So that means your content is multimodal. And now with this modality enablement and routing, it allows you to control which modality of your content. Like if it's a document, that should be go to or routed to a different model that supports text. And if your content is image, that will be routed to a model that supports images or the graphical content. So this routing and everything is fully managed, and this is an intelligent service which takes care of routing in case your data has multiple modalities. And if your data has embedded hyperlinks that you want to keep track of, let's say you're feeding PDFs to your model and your PDFs has some the reference links that you want to make a list of, then embedded hyperlink support enables the Bedrock data automation to capture those hyperlinks, and you can just store them. And right now, the BDA also supports processing of documents up to 3,000 pages per document. So initially or previously, the limit was 1,500 pages, but now it allows you to support larger documents. The next feature is the prompt optimization, and this is very, very important, very, very cool feature to have, because prompt engineering is kind of the bread and butter if you're specifically working with the RAG workflows. If your prompt is not fully kind of optimized, it's not engineered well, then you will not get the accurate response from your models. So what prompt optimization can do for you, it can automatically rewrite prompts for better performance and more concise response. So it will optimize your existing prompt and rewrites that. And you can also save the optimized version of your prompt in the prompt management. And right now, the prompt optimization supports Anthropic, Llama, Amazon Nova, DeepSeek, Mistral, and Titan models. And you can compare the optimized prompts against your original versions, which were not optimized. So before you actually deploy your model, or you can say your prompt basically, which is more optimized, you can compare both of your prompt which is optimized and the prompt which was not optimized and see the difference. And like I said earlier, you can store your optimized prompt in the prompt management, which is you can say a catalog of prompts or library of prompts. So you can version control your prompts in the prompt management. So in case, let's say if you have to fall back to the previous version, you can easily do that, but you can keep on improving or optimizing your prompts and keep on versioning them in the prompt management. The next feature is the intelligent prompt routing, and this is another very, very important feature because it allows you to route your request to two different models from the same family, though, which are sitting at the back end. So it routes prompts to a different foundation models within a model family. So you cannot have hybrid models, like one model from one family and another model from a different family. That's not going to work. So the models are supposed to be from the same family, and you can set up the two models. It optimizes the flow for quality of response and cost. For example, you can have a model which is a lightweight, where your basic request will be routed to, and then you have a prompt which is a bigger foundation model, which will takes care of the more kind of the request which needs more reasoning and analysis. And you can configure the router basically. So you can configure the routing by choosing any two models from the same model family. And then you can set the routing criteria for your router. Right now, the supported foundation model families are Anthropic's Claude family, and you have the Meta's Llama family, and you also have Amazon's Nova family, which you can use for the prompt routing. And another feature is the Amazon Bedrock RAG and the model evaluations. So this is super cool. For example, you're building something, so you have built an application and you are using a foundation model. How can you evaluate whether the model is good or bad? And even if you like fine tune the model and use that fine tuned model in your application, how can you evaluate? Because evaluation is super critical with respect to foundation model. So this feature allows you to do the model evaluations, and you can evaluate the foundation models and the RAG systems as well. So let's say if you have built a RAG system using Amazon Bedrock knowledge bases and you want to evaluate that, you can do that as well. Plus you can evaluate the foundation models. Now it offers different metrics to evaluate. Of course, the human-based evaluations is one way. You can also evaluate programmatically using BERT score or F1 score. And also it uses another model to evaluate your model, which is called LLM-as-a-Judge. So LLM-as-a-Judge is a technique where a third foundation model or another model is used to evaluate the model that you're using in your application. So all these things are fully managed with an Amazon Bedrock, and right now it's available for you to use. So these were some of the cool features that I wanted to share with you quickly in this video. AWS is adding tons of feature in Amazon Bedrock kind of like every day. So I just don't go over all of them because some of the features are basically not just new feature, but let's say you have an existing feature and they enable it in another region, for example. So those kind of announcements I generally ignore, but my focus is more on the to pick up the features which really adds value to the day-to-day workflows which people are trying to build and companies are trying to use. So these features which I shared today with you, these are like the super cool ones to have, and it will definitely help you to improve your overall Gen AI workflow if you're using Amazon Bedrock. So thanks for watching this one, and stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that, and hit a like button, and do hit the notification bell icon as well so that you will get notified about the new videos as soon as we upload them. So thanks again, and see you in the next video.